Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Arizona State's offense comes on the field first today. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years, and of course you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in 07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Now they run a draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense...
Got him. He's sacked.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Georgia's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Bringing pressure. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The back's got it.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Bulldogs keep the football on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
The Bulldogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he cannot escape. Defense with a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Quarterback operating an empty set. First down, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Dogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Law. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Handing off on a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big.
And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Law. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake on 1st down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. Here comes the handoff. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Pressure is coming. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here, he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Tech on the BAT again, and it's 28-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position there.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. Second down now after the sack. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. An important third down attempt for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the single back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Now it's second down here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught quickly.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Can he make it to the marker? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time?
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. A gain sets up a third down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
They make the tackle, but it easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Strong game by this quarterback. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitching catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And is intercepted. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense getting set up. Here's second. And he drops back in the gun. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That sack sets up a second down and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts them in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He missed it. And that sums up the game so far.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. So the offense calls a timeout here as their first of the half. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Looking for a deep completion. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. needs a completion here on 4th down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
The Sun Devils will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner decides to field it. And the returner will be brought down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They get the second half started with a running play. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And the same runner's got it again. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 40 now. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll swat the ball now at the 35.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Short connection to the tight end here. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Looking to throw yet again. Throws it in. It's Harris.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Law.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Caught over the middle. It's Law. They stop him, but it's a first down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And the Sun Devils will have to kick it away. Already punted 5 times now today. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. With just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. And looking to throw now on first down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way.
And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's going to launch it deep again. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. Touchdown, Dogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
The Sun Devils will have to kick this away.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating maybe a run. The safer call.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
3:25.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass caught inside the 15. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, what the heck? Might as well go for it here on fourth down. You have such a big lead. What do you have to lose? Let's see the coach and what decision he comes up with.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Law. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver are just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. And right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, wherever we feel like doing.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the beatdown continues. Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. It'll be a 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's got it near the end zone.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
First and goal, handoff. And he's brought down there. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Second and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Dogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Going after, not quite through. There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Law. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Georgia. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. They'll try to add the lead now for VAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Law. Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Ball carrier tackled there. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Sun Devils bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And he slings this pass over the middle. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Law. He's tackled at the 10. Not in good field position to start the drive. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better. But
they trap him and sack him back at the 10. And the Sun Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. This pass is incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. That's it. So the win streak continues. Or this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago. But that's now a distant memory. This team right now is firing on all cylinders. And it's going to be exciting to see how they close out the season and see if they can make a run and see if they can make it tough on the CFP committee on whether or not they get a shot.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.